recording.
Hi, so what brought you into counseling today?
Well, I just lost my job. And so I'm here just because I really don't know what to do. Um, I'm really worried. I'm angry, and I'm just kind of lost. I don't know.
Wow, okay, I hear you. I hear that you're angry that you lost your job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, that must be very difficult right now.
Yeah, I've only had the job for about a year, but when they called me in for the meeting and everything, they were like, due to budget cuts, your position is no longer needed. And I understand that budget cuts happen, but it just felt like whenever they were hiring me, they were so quick to try and fill this position. They were just so desperate. And then not even a year later, they just are like, okay, we don't need you anymore. Bye. And it's like, why did you try so hard to fill a position that you really didn't even need?
I can hear how surprising that is, especially when it felt like they really needed you there and you really believed that that was going to be a job that you were secure in.
Yeah. And it was really my only source of income, and now that's gone, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Okay, so it sounds like you're feeling desperate, like you don't have income, you might not be able to pay your bills.
Yeah, and I just got engaged, and so there's the whole wedding thing to have to plan for, and so it is just that one added stressor. And weddings cost money, and now I don't have the money to provide it. I don't want to ask my parents for any more, or him or his parents, and I just don't know what to do.
So there's so you haven't have you looked into other job opportunities? How are you feeling about that?
I just, you know, I don't know what else I could do. The only way I got this job is, I was in school, I only received my associate's degree, and I became um, an administrative assistant at the school that I was attending, because I knew the people working there, and I just don't know that I could get I could get a job somewhere else with without having the right connections. I don't know that I don't know that I have the education or the skill set to even be a contender for another position anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. So you're feeling overwhelmed and there's more stresses on top of losing your job. You're trying to plan a wedding.
Mm, yeah, and I don't understand why. I really felt like they needed me there, and I really enjoyed my job, and I enjoyed the people I was working with, and they were so desperate to fill the position, and now they don't need it anymore. And I just don't think they understand what what kind of position that they put me in now by firing me. It makes me so angry. I wish they knew how I felt about it. I wish they could just kind of feel the pain that I'm feeling because of what they did to me. I wish there was something that I could do to them to where they could feel what I'm feeling.
Have you considered any steps to get them to see how you feel?
I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, really, the only kind way that I think that they could really understand the kind of pain that I'm feeling is if I were to hurt them somehow. If they could just feel a physical pain that maybe just barely compares to what I'm feeling right now emotionally and mentally, then maybe I would feel better. But because I just don't think that they're going through the same stuff that I'm going through. So, you know, they have better job security than me. They have more education. So they're not going to be in the situation that I'm in. So they're not going to feel the same pain that I just want them to feel the same pain, and I want to hurt them. I want to hurt them the same way they hurt me.
Right. I hear how much you want them to feel and understand what you're going through and the pain that they've caused you by letting you go when you thought that you had that position. But I need to make sure that the people that you're talking about are going to be safe. And so I just need to know, are you really planning on hurting them? And do you have an idea of how to do it?
No, I probably wouldn't really hurt them. You know, I did work with them for a year, and I was close to them, and for them, you know, I would consider some of them friends and acquaintances. I don't think that I would actually hurt them.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that you wouldn't actually hurt them, because that would not only hurt them, but it would hurt you as well, because you'd end up in jail.
Yeah, that wouldn't help anything.
That wouldn't help you at all.
It's so stressful because I don't know what I'm going to do anymore.
Well,
like no one understands.
You're right. It's hard to understand exactly how you feel because you're going through this experience and it's very difficult. But I do understand that when you're feeling these feelings, it's hard to know exactly what steps to take. I do have some ideas about things that could step you in the right direction towards finding some jobs, and you know, there's assessments for career interests and other things that we could do that could really give you some ideas. And there's even possibly some positions for administrative assistant, which is what you have experience in. I have people that I can speak with about that. Is that something you'd be interested in doing?
Yes, it would. It's with you know, just wedding and then this and then just everything else that was already happening. It was hard to really focus on even what to do in order to make the next step. So yes, I would definitely be interested in something like
that. Okay, great. So what I think we could do is first just, I'm not thinking, it really sounds like you're not going to harm anyone, but just to be sure, I really want to set up a safety contract that says that you're not going to harm anyone and yourself as well. I'm hoping that, I haven't asked, but I was hoping that you're not thinking of harming yourself.
Oh no, I haven't had those kinds of thoughts, no.
Okay, great. Well, we'll just write up a contract that says that you're thinking that you're not going to be harming yourself or anyone else, and we can set it up and have it say that it's going until our next meeting, which I would love to set up another meeting with you next week, and we can talk about all of the interests that you have in a new job and things that we can, assessments we can do to look at that. If you're willing to do those things, that would be great.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, awesome. So we'll set that up, and just so I know, I want to, make sure that you heard what I'm saying and that I hear you and right and we're on the same page. Can you tell me what it is that we're going to be doing?
Okay, so we'll set up a meeting for next week to fill out some career interest forms and maybe take some other assessments. And then you're gonna write up some kind of a contract saying that I promise not to harm myself or anyone else.
Right. It's a no harm contract.
No harm contract.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, thank you for speaking with me. I'm really happy to help you. And I will be here for you if you need me anytime before our next meeting.
Thank you so much. I'll see you in a week.
Okay, thank you.